We are live. Thanks for joining us. If you're watching this after it's been recorded, thank you for watching. I'm really thrilled to announce updates on 2020-2021, the 66th season of the Helena Symphony. For nearly 66 years, we have been performing regularly. It's one of the largest and one of the oldest professional orchestras in Montana, and we reach tens of thousands of people, over 30,000 people a year. Whether you're a concert goer for the Symphony Under the Stars and joining one of those 18,000 people, or perhaps you're a regular subscriber with 1,700 other people that are in the Civic Center with us every several weeks. Whether you're a family that attends the Symphony Kids Education Concerts, we're so proud to bring you our music making. And for over 180 days now, it has been the longest period that the Helena Symphony Orchestra or chorale has not performed or rehearsed together. It's obviously been very trying times for so many groups in the arts. And as we've been working with Lewis and Clark County Public Health and local officials, speaking with our donors, the musicians of the orchestra, the musicians of the chorale, our 16-member staff, we've really been working hard over the last 3 to 4 months on figuring out where we go from here. So what we were able to do is working with all the guidelines, working with the studies done from the Vienna Philharmonic studies to the Colorado University Boulder studies, on aerosol studies, from instrumental studies, on what can be done, what should be done, using singer's mask to mask with strings, and keeping everybody socially distant on stage, and still working within the prescribed requirements within Lewis and Clark. What we can do is you can have up to 50 people in a gathering, and you can even apply to have up to 250 people in a gathering. Working with the public health, we decided not to push that. We are going to have concerts, but there will not be anyone in the audience physically present. Our safety is so important for you, our subscribers, our concert goers, obviously the performers on stage. And so we want to take all those things into account. So what we've decided to do is we will be able to spread out on stage and build out the stage in a way that would be normally the footprint when you have all 120 members of the chorale, all 80 members of the orchestra, and even then some. So basically a footprint that would normally cover well over 200 people that will now cover 45 people. And what we will be able to do is bring our concerts to you in a reimagined way. Streaming, online, live. Going live is somewhat risky. Most of our colleagues in the state are choosing not to go live because there's a lot of technical challenges with that. But we're going to do it. We're going to go live because we want to experience the music making with you when you're experiencing it. It's a difference from watching the football game live on TV versus seeing it DVR. It's just a different feeling. And to do that, this will be a multi-camera shoot. We are in no way trying to replicate or duplicate what we do when you were in the concert hall with us. It's different. When you're in the concert hall, even changing one person in the concert hall changes the experience because that person swapped out with another person experiences the performance differently. You're experiencing it differently than the person sitting next to you. And that's what makes live performance so gratifying and so exciting. Even if we bring the same audience back to the same performance, and we even somehow perform it the exact same way, the performance is different. Why? Because you heard it before, so you're hearing it differently. Expectations change. So in no way could we duplicate that experience, nor are we trying to. Bringing a concert to you live, and you perhaps have experienced this on a PBS, whether it's the Vienna Philharmonic on New Year's Day, or something from the New York Philharmonic, or the very popular broadcast from the Berlin Philharmonic that's been broadcasting live performances on television for almost 20 years, or the Metropolitan Opera simulcast that they do. It's a different experience. In many ways, it does things that the live performance cannot. You get that close-up shot. You get to experience, whether it be the conductor from this side of the camera versus the soloist close up, or the instrumentalist performing, how they're preparing, how they're experiencing a particular passage. It's a different experience than seeing it like you do from the concert hall. I don't think you can compare. One is not better than the other. It's very different. But again, in no way are we trying to duplicate or replicate what you experience in the concert hall. We have surveyed hundreds of you, and 80% of you have said you would totally join us on a concert hall experience streaming digitally. And many of you said you would even pay for that. We are not going to charge for that. We're giving this to you. We will ask that you consider donating, and a very strong percentage, almost 70%, said you would do that. And you'll have to put the value on that. And we'll look forward to that support. Obviously, with a time like this, the Helena Symphony has been very healthy financially thanks to your support. We did lose about $200,000 in revenue of our nearly $1 million budget over this last fiscal year. Thanks to some grants and some loans, we're able to still stay afloat, and we're still doing well. Going live on streaming with no audience, that cuts out about $15,000 to $18,000 of tickets for every concert. But thanks, we're really lucky to have some incredibly generous people. We still will be short, there's no doubt about it. But we're doing things in a way that hopefully will be responsible financially and still exciting artistically. And we're really proud to announce that AARP Montana is stepped up to be the naming rights and is covering a portion of the streaming cost. It costs about $10,000 to stream every concert. We're partnering with Treasure State Internet, who's going to be doing the streaming, and AARP Montana has purchased the naming rights and what is now called Home Stream Your Helena Symphony, presented by AARP Montana. And you'll start seeing that Home Stream logo presented by AARP Montana all over the region and online. We're so grateful to AARP. And we're also grateful to individual concert sponsors. Ascent Bank, the newly named bank, Ascent Bank, has stepped up as the first Masterworks concert sponsor. And so between now and December, we have reimagined our season. So we're calling it Season 66, Part 1, Reimagined and streaming online. In fact, that's the whole thought of this first half of the season. We are on. We're back. We're putting people are putting masks on. We are online. Even the letters O-N are in the word donate, and O-N in the season part 1. And as you can see, the graphics behind me, created by our wonderful marketing team at Edge Marketing and Design, we are on, reimagined and streaming online. Season 66, part 1. We're not going to make a decision for January through May at this point. We may have to. And we may continue to stream when we can bring an audience back, because we're going to be able to reach people in rural Montana that we've never reached before. We're going to be able to bring this music into people's homes who perhaps physically or can't even afford to come to concerts. We're going to bring this, and we are looking into streaming even after in a post-COVID world. There's so much we don't know, but what we do know is that at least between now and December, we will have 2 of the Masterworks concert. September 19th is the opening. October 24th is the second one. We will also have 2 non-series concerts. The Mozart by Candlelight, that will traditionally is in St. Paul's, that will be moved to a different location and streamed online as well. And then the popular Christmas in the Cathedral, which will also be streamed online. In addition, we'll have 2 Symphony Kids, which is a Saturday morning concerts that are free. One in September 26th, one in the first week in November, or second week in November, and these are free for families that we've always done. 300 families come. Now we'll be able to have 10 times that, and perfect for 5 to 10-year-olds. It'll be a little different. There won't be a bunch of staging and acting, but we'll have multiple narrations, and the still same program that our education coordinator, Bart Berg, puts together that's interactive with our viewers will still be there. So there will be 6 concerts between now and December. Masterworks 1 is completely reprogrammed. We will open as part of our Beethoven 250. It's the 250th anniversary of Beethoven's birth. And we will open with Tchaikovsky's theme for Rococo, variations on a Rococo theme, featuring the most popular soloist we ever bring in, Romanian cellist Ovidiu Marinescu and the Helena Symphony Orchestra. And then following that will be Beethoven's joyous Beethoven 7th Symphony, which is a celebration of life. And we need that today. We need a celebration. These concerts will be shorter. There'll be a brief break in between. They will be hosted. Our host is our new Director of Development, Cameron Becci, who starts up this very week. Someone who recently worked at the the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. She will be your host, and she will bring the concert hall to you, some little backstage interviews. The whole program will be less than 70 minutes. So it's a different type of experience. It will be live. We open on September 19th, 7:30. We will be bringing, for those of you who did purchase a subscription already, we will be giving you a special surprise. We will be delivering to you. We'll be contacting you in the next few days. It's a bag, some really wonderful things, and I don't want to spoil the surprise. We will also be giving all of those season ticket holders a watch packet, things that you get to have just for you as subscribers because you already purchased your tickets. And so we want to give you that. And we want you to hold on to those tickets because we might be back later in the year. But certainly you want to hang on to them because you get first dibs on future seasons. If you need more information, you can talk to our Director of Patron Services, Scott Call. You can call the Symphony office at any time. The second concert in October, the second Masterworks, opens with another Beethoven work, Beethoven's Egmont Overture, which is a celebration of a character from an opera or from a story where a play that's about someone who is defying the rules and will risk his own life in opposition to tyranny. It's a really powerful, heroic, Beethoven-esque opening, followed by Shostakovich's second piano concerto, which is an intimate, charming work, very Mozart-like, with Russian pianist Anna Kizlychiana, and she specializes in the music of Shostakovich. And then we will end with Beethoven's First Symphony, a work that you don't hear too much, but begins that legacy of his 9 symphonies. The First Symphony Kids in September is an all Beethoven program as well. The Second Symphony Kids is music of Bach. The Mozart by Candlelight includes 2 works by Mozart, an overture to the Marriage of Figaro opera, his Linz Symphony, a Symphony number 36, followed by, we creep in some Beethoven there, Beethoven's Violin Concerto, featuring our own concertmaster, Stefan Cepeda, as the violinist soloist. And then Christmas in the Cathedral, as of now, is going to be members of, or depending on where we are with the pandemic, it could be more of the chorale with singer's mask on, doing an a cappella program that's perfect for the Christmas season. There's still some details we are working out, but we are on, it is live, and there's something even extra special to all of this. On October 1st, Thursday, we will have a virtual soiree. It's a fundraiser. There's no charge to get on, but it is going to be so uniquely special with some intimate music performances, an incredible opportunity to bid on some great packages that are true experiences that are perfect during this difficult time of social distancing. Whether it's a pasta making experience in your home or coming to my house where I make a special dinner for you and several of your guests. There are many different packages, and it's a great opportunity to help the symphony and ensure our music making continues in this difficult time for everyone. I believe the reason why the Helena Symphony exists is for this very reason. I've been meeting with donors, musicians, sponsors, and I tell them this all the time. I've said this before the pandemic. We exist to save people's lives, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, and even physically. Music does things that words cannot. Music does things that even medicines can't do. And we exist for this very reason. We exist for this very time. If there's ever a time we need it in music, it is now. It's a time that helps us heal, it brings community back together, and we're going to do it in a safe, responsible way that allows the musicians to be safe. They will be 6 feet in every direction. String players will be on their own music stands as opposed to sharing 2 players per stand. There will be plexiglass shields between brass and wind instruments. They will be spread out, again, on a footprint that covers 4 times what they will be, that they normally would be on. So we're doing everything that's required for us. We'll be circulating the air appropriately. We will be sanitizing everything in between rehearsals and performances. We have met with our musicians, and we're working with them to do something that's safe and responsible and still brings artistic integrity to our performances and make sure our music making is here for you to bring us together in a way that we don't normally do, but virtually. I'm sure we've done the Zoom meetings, the Zoom socializing, the Zoom cocktail hours. This will be an opportunity for you to join on our YouTube channel. And you can go on our YouTube channel now on Helena Symphony and subscribe. There's nothing up on there yet, but it allows us to start manipulating that channel in a way that's more productive. Just hit subscribe. Those of you who are subscribers, you will still get some special things that are just exclusive for you. A pre-concert crash course like you normally get, but you'll get it on a Zoom type of platform. We will be sending you all this. If you need technical support, our staff is here to help you. If you've never gone on YouTube or never have gone on a streaming, we are here to help you. Every smart TV comes with the YouTube app. Every computer that has internet access gets on YouTube. You can certainly watch it from your smartphone. I would recommend a tablet or a computer, a desktop, laptop, or even the TV. Computers can be plugged into the TV. We're here to help you with that. It is very easy to do. Again, we're not here to duplicate or replicate what goes on in the concert hall. We're here to innovate in a way that gives us a different experience, but still brings music making to you. If you're skeptical, I just ask you to give us a chance with it. Trust me and trust my staff, trust this Helena Symphony Orchestra. We have been here. We will start rehearsals a week before the concert on September 12th. And the September 19th concert will be our first time to you in months. September 12th will be the first time the orchestra has been together in 196 days. That is the longest this orchestra has gone without performing or rehearsing in 66 years. I began my 18th season with you all. I made home my home. I trust you to trust us. I really believe what we're going to do is safe and responsible, even though financially we're cutting off a limb perhaps. We rely on your generosity as well. I encourage you to spread this word, share this video. We are here for you. We exist because of you. And we really look forward to being with you soon, together in person. And keep in mind, we've been doing these social media, Facebook Live mini concerts, hundreds of them. We have seen people from 1,200 people to 9,000 people around the country watching them and participating. Our musicians are here for you. They haven't given up. We exist, we want to play, and we want to play for you. It will be different without you in the hall for sure, but we are going to give you just as an exciting a performance as if you were sitting right there. Join us September 19th, October 1st for the virtual soiree, the Symphony Kids concerts and non-series concerts. Please call our box office, 406-442-1860, if you have any questions. If you're a subscriber and you're not quite sure, please call us. We will be contacting you for the special surprise that we want to give to you that will be hand-delivering to you if you allow us. We are here for you. We are so grateful for you. Season 66, Part 1, it's on, and it's on for you. Join us. Thank you so much.